Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome.
Very
fancy looking. Welcome back to Dragon Age 2. We have now moved.
She stole from a distracted client. You're lucky she wasn't jailed.
My women? I am but a shepherd. And what free enterprise are you oppressing now?
Theft is not enterprise.
Opportunities insufficiently guarded, victimless crimes.
Except for all the victims.
Details. Victimless details.
Does Isabella have a group of thieves working for her now? Anyways, yes, welcome back to Dragon Age. We are into Act 2. We just finished the Deep Roads expedition in the last video. And we are now popping around and having a little chit-chat with all of our companions. Or future companions. In the case of Sebastian over here, who is not a... oh my god. Who's not currently a companion, but I believe will be a companion. Reminder that Sebastian is part of the DLC.
He does not.
I thought it would end here. That young lady, Hawke, she decimated Flint Company. No survivors.
That's me.
Yet, now that I know who sent them, it's harder to see their deaths as justice.
Death is never justice.
Hawke, we were just talking about you.
Carry on. I love to eavesdrop.
I'd rather talk directly, if you don't mind. I've learned who hired Flint Company. The Harrimans, a noble family of Kirkwall. They were my parents' allies. It's hard to believe they betrayed us like this.
This is why the cycle of violence never gets broken.
You jest, but that's the truth. Give this up, Sebastian. Dedicate yourself to the Chantry as you swore.
I must speak with Lady Harriman and find out what drove her to this madness. But I am the last of my line. I should not go alone and make myself a target.
Why is everyone looking at me?
If this allows Sebastian to make peace, it is worth doing. You've taken on lesser causes.
Please. I have no one else to turn to. If you like, I can travel with you until you confront Lady Harriman. Otherwise, you can always find me here in the Chantry.
There we go. I think he's our final companion by the looks of things. Where is he? There he is. Oh, he's a ranged rogue. I guess we were missing that, weren't we? Oh no, we have Varric. Why would I use you over Varric?
I'm desperately trying to stay away. But the giggling, and the perfume, and those revealing dresses.
I wonder if that's the same guy we heard talking. I've got to say, they've really made the Chantry... I mean, other than the terrible makeup, they've really made the Chantry people much more... oh, let me have a little look around, actually. They've really made the Chantry people a whole lot more stylish in Dragon Age 2. You know, there's no reason you can't serve God and just serve in general, I guess. Found one of Tarone's books. The pages are filled with the secrets of blood magic. You feel a stirring of power. Read. As you read the pages, the words change before your eyes. Fleeting sentences offer tantalizing secrets. Why would it just be lying around? The book offers power in exchange for a promise to leave it alone afterwards. Sure. This can't go badly. Okay. Eyes can barely keep up with the words as they dance across the page. Knowledge comes. It ends and you feel stronger. You find it hard to glance at the book. Okay. Oh, hey.
Make it good.
Meryl, love that. Meryl's chucking out a petrify over there. Very handy. I think they must be weak against spirit damage, because that hit like a bloody truck. I want to try it out again on this demon in a second.
Move the body.
Okay, so what did we actually get? Got attributes. Got 2 attributes. I also got an item. Is it junk? Yeah, Book of Forbidden Lore. Well, it said to leave it alone afterwards, but I'm going to go sell it to like a random dwarf or something. I'm not sure that's what it had in mind, really. Made a deal with a bloody book. Tarana, you'll remember, was the Blood Mage. We never met her. Maybe it's suggesting we will at some point soon. I said you'll remember, but I don't remember. She definitely got mentioned in Act 1, though. Complex. Isabella. Just need to make sure she's got 40 cunning before we run into... I'm going to stick my neck out, probably advanced, I'd guess. Complex or masterpiece or something like that. I'm not sure. But she's going to need 40 cunning to pop those open, and then everything else will go on dexterity. Well, predominantly, anyway. Meryl? Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, so she's now running it. Wait, can I... How has she done that? I'm really confused. How has she... How? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea how she's turned that on. She's now running this, which costs 20% of her mana, this, which costs 10% of her mana, this, which costs 20% of her mana, and this, which costs 70% of her mana. So she's burning through way more mana than she should possibly have access to. I also need to check that Wound of the Past is available. In that she's using it in her tactics. She is not. She isn't getting any of them. Well, she wouldn't be, would she? It wouldn't make sense for her to be doing so. It's the only problem with her that I have to custom everything. I don't like having to do that. Right, so Wound of the Past only works. Do I just go highest health enemy? One sec. Ah! I just want to click this button. Wounds of the Past. Enemies in the targeted area take damage that bypasses armor and damage resistance. Creatures without blood are immune. I mean, it's 150 physical damage. It's pretty good. And bypasses armor and resistance. I mean, 150 is okay. We're going to add a lot, though. And a paralyzed chance, which is great. Maybe she wants to use it against... I kind of want us to use it prioritizing... Okay. I've got a plan. Enemy, clustered... Just at least 2. Usability, Wounds of the Past. And we'll move this one up. So... Wait, one sec. I need to do something else. We need to... I'm just not sure how all this works. But she seems to be able to... any... Activate mode... That seems to work if she turns it on after activating Blood of the First. I'm not really sure how that would be the case, but it seems to be the case. She's very complex. Blood magic is not something the AI is designed for, I would suggest.
What are you here for?
I don't have to tell you. Get off my back. I love your head, though. I'm a little concerned about Aveline as well. She's running 4 passives. Well, she's running 3 passives. She actually has very, very few active abilities. She's got 3. She quite literally has... That can't be right. That can't be right. Does she only have 3? They're both... Well, Rally's... Yeah, Rally's there. That's sustained. Immovable is a mode. That's another sustained mode. So she has... What? Does she have 2 active abilities? She's got retaliation, which isn't even a... I think I've given her literally 0 damaging abilities. She has literally nothing. She's got literally nothing that lets her hit an enemy. I need to get Stonewall, I think. Damage resistance 50%. Yeah, we need Stonewall. Grab that. next, I think. That's kind of wild to think about. She's got no damage ability. She's got retaliation and rally, and all of these are modes over here. She's not even using immovable. That's 15% of stamina, that's 30%, that's 45, 65, 80. I don't know if I like battle synergy. I think it is. It sounds really good, but I think the radius is just so low that I'm not convinced it's worth using. It says she can't use it at the same time as... Yeah, I don't know about that one. It doesn't scream useful to me. I think I'd like her to use a move. I mean, to an extent though, I guess she doesn't need stamina, right? What's immovable do? Because I think we've boofed it. We have boofed it. While this mode is active, Aveline sacrifices movement and attack speed for resilience. Every hit she suffers increases... Yeah, see, I don't necessarily want her to not hit very much though. I think I probably need to respec Aveline. Actually, I might just go grab a respec thing. I just think so often she's going to be off. Like, I'm so rarely standing next to Aveline, and Meryl is so often not standing next to Aveline that it just feels a little bit pointless. Yeah, I think I'm going to change up her build a little bit. Should only take a second. Aveline. Aveline. Up to 20 on the willpower. 20 on the strength. And the rest into const. Something like that. Okay. Can't pick any of these. Right, I want retaliation. I want immovable. Do I want? I don't know if I like immovable, but I have to pick it up to get access to everything else. We want how good's retaliation? I think retaliation is good. Bodyguard, I think I don't want. I do want that and I do want that. I think I'm gonna. I just think bodyguard. No, I do want it. it's really good for keeping Isabella alive. We need defender stuff. I need turn the blade and elemental aegis. Couple passives. Gonna grab Stonewall and Adamant. Okay. So I think I've got everything I want here. Oh, should we just grab that? No, because I don't care about immovable. So we've got... And so those two are done. I'm going to ignore Rally, I think. I don't hate all that kind of stuff. But I think I kind of want to get her some stabby abilities. Somehow I've spent so much money. I think we've got more stuff here though, don't we? Okay, I'm gonna grab these. I'm not gonna grab battle synergy, but I am gonna grab rally. Okay. Is she using all of them? Surrounded by 4 enemies. See, now she's got immovable, which is great. She's got that on her list. Okay. Okay, let's say this worked. And use item health potion. She's got Aegis. She's got Turn the Blade. She's got Stonewall. She never turns off. Like this, it feels like there should always be turn off for these. Like, you know, like this one's nicely set up. But Retaliation and Stonewall are both modes, so she's going to turn them on, and then she's never going to turn them off again. You know? So, wait, what does Stonewall do again? One sec, folks. Sorry about this. I'm not sorry. Screw you guys. Stonewall... Oh, no, it's an activated ability. That's fine. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, I feel better about that. That Battle Synergy one is fantastic. Like, what it gives us is so strong. But... I don't see how we utilize it, you know? If I was playing a melee character, if I was playing a rogue, I would probably keep it. If I was playing a melee rogue, I'd probably keep it on. But I think that's the only circumstance I would do so. And that's only because I want to buff myself up more than I want to buff anyone else up. Alright, where are we off to? Hawke Estate? Yeah, sure, let's go do that. Chat to all the... Oh, what's that over there? A study of the Fifth Blight. The Fifth Blight was the one that just took place, right?
What was Lemarin like? I've never heard of a Dalish who's been there.
I don't imagine your people travel between islands much.
Not really, no.
I wouldn't start waterproofing your wagons then. I don't think Lemarin is ready for the Dalish.
What do you mean? Would we upset the people there?
It's not the kind of place where one turns down a tumble. Even refuse a fortune teller and they'd run your lot out of town.
Slightly concerning that you're not allowed to turn down sex without getting potentially murdered. Not sure how I feel about that one.
Certainly come a long way, Hawke.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Bought a mansion. I think even if I was rich, I wouldn't. If I was rich enough to buy a mansion, I still wouldn't buy a mansion. You know, it just doesn't fit my vibe. We're actually very close to getting our second specialization. I think we're level 13 at the moment, so we'd get it next level. I don't know what I'd do with that. Do I want to be a blood mage? This is interesting to think about. I wonder if we brought Gamlin with us to the mansion. Like, I know he's a bit of a dick, but he did kind of put us up for a long time. I look like a Harry Potter student.
You've settled in nicely.
It's just luck. And skill.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
I'm listening, Aveline. What's the trouble?
A thorn in my side, inventing trouble and scaring people. Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
Serial killer.
Muzzle the geezer. Got it.
I would never say that. But if it leads somewhere genuine, I'll pick it up on your word. If he shuts up, that's good too. He's in the gallows. Thanks, Hawke. I appreciate it.
No worries, buddy. Okay, writing desk. New mission. Oh my god, what the heck? Alright, here we go. Greetings, hope this letter finds you well. I've often thought of you in these past 3 years. Without your kindness, my Fainrail would have been long since sold to slavers. Now his nightmares are caught up with him, and neither the Keeper nor the first enchanter know how to help. Don't know where else to turn. Come to my home in the alienage. Waiting to speak with you. Thank you again for the compassion you've shown in the past. So that is the guy who he rescued and then sent to live with the Dalish elves. Many people in the city owe you their lives, and I'm one of them. When my friends and I were cornered by Templars, you helped us escape. Over the years, most Starkhaven apostates have been captured, but thanks to the help of so many people, I've remained free. You've done so much for the apostates. If you're moved to do more, contact Mistress Selby near the docks. Okay. That's the ones we found in the cave, and then she wanted to murder the Templars, so she does concern me slightly. Oh, this is Fainrail. Interesting. To Hawke, life of the Dalish hasn't been easy. Keeper Marathari tries her best. I don't know what else she can do for me. Younger elves won't accept me. I often hear them whispering behind my back. The elders have more discretion, but I can see it in their eyes. They're afraid of me. Don't know why I'm telling you this. Seems like the only person I can trust. Feeling inadequate? Flag flying at half mast? What? Is this in a... Flag flying at half-mast. Does your soldier not stand to attention? Does your dwarf shy away from the deep roads? Come to Jorman's apothecary and ask for a special sauce, infused with the essences of 52 herbs. Completely natural, completely safe, and absolutely effective. You'll never feel the same again. This is just junk mail. From Elrin. Messiah Hawke. Words aren't enough to convey how grateful I am. Thank you for saving my daughter from that monster. When I look at my little girl, I'm reminded of what you did for my family. Lee has found a hero in you. She's become interested in swordplay and combat, and she speaks of joining the guard one day. Seems none the worse for wear. These aren't all missions, are they? This is just... It's interesting that some say red, and some say accept. Sarah, I'm glad to hear that Ethenwil took no vengeance on you for helping me. I surely would have died in her service. My sisters are both mages now, and I've been proving myself an able shepherd, been granted 2 ewes of my own to start a flock. Heard you made a name for yourself in Kirkwall. My hopes for your continued success. House of Price. Dear Sir or Madam, I am Lord Akeem Falk of Starkhaven. I have faith in the Maker and Andraste, his beloved prophet, that I must bring this matter of urgent business to you. Years ago I served the office of Seneschal to the royal family of Starkhaven. Sadly, they've been deposed, ousted by a foul usurper. I represent His Royal Highness Prince Corbinian Vale, the true heir to the throne, and with your help, Maker willing, we will see him wear the crown of Starkhaven once more. Just got what this is. His Highness had the fortune of 11,000 sovereigns locked away in the vaults of the Royal Bank of Antiva. With access to this fortune, he can raise an army to retake the throne, but it's too dangerous for His Highness to withdraw the funds himself. This is where we require your assistance and discretion. Simply send me the details of an open bank account in Kirkwall, and I will arrange that the funds are transferred to you. My king will then contact you to achieve his fortune, leaving you with a hefty reward. I must warn you, the Antivans will not consider the account viable if it contains less than 100 sovereigns. It's a Nigerian prince scam. Hawke, we heard you lot got to the 3 marches, don't know why you'd bother. I suppose it's better than Orlais. They got spiders up there, big ones, couldn't swing a dead cat around here without hitting a giant spider, but the blight drove them off. Maker, dark days ahead, mark my words. Man can't even cover his blighted lands with poisonous traps. Gamblin ML, payment is now 2 months late. Sarah, interest to cruise, as you're well aware. You'll find yourself barred from our establishments. Already had that one. Dearest Leandra, I hope you and the children are holding up. So sorry about Bethany, such a dear girl. I remember her helping me weed. The blight has taken too much from us. Thank the Maker for the hero of Ferelden and the Grey Wardens. It's kind of weird just hearing myself talked about like that. Things are slowly getting back to normal in most of the country, but Lothering is gone for good. We hope to rebuild there, but the blight poisoned the land. It'll take decades for the earth to recover. It may never. Redcliffe is a nice place. I'm starting to see it as home. The village saw some trouble during the blight, but it's recovering. Perhaps you can visit. Please write me again, my dear. I wish to hear about your life in Kirkwall. Send my regards and my regrets. Dear Marian, how are you? I hope you and Mother are doing well. I keep forgetting I'm called Marian. Things are good here. I found my place among the Templars. Nice to have purpose, to be part of something bigger than myself and you. Alright, I'll stop being a pain in the ass. It's not a perfect job though. I don't really like what we do to mages, but do we have a choice? It keeps everyone safe and it's better than the alternative. Many mages understand that we're trying to help, even if our methods could use improvement. Unfortunately, there are extreme elements within the Order. Some argue for a permanent solution and have ideas I hope never take root. Makes me glad Bethany never had to live in a place like this. I'll wrap this up. Duty calls. Send my love to Mother. Alright. Do I have anything in storage? Yeah, some rubbish things. Oh, wait, no. I'm an idiot. None of this is any good anymore. All of this is now terrible. See? It's all... Oh, oh, that's so strong. I might come back and grab that. I'm not going to lie. It's very, very good. So there's a few very good... Oh, no. I could get such good gear, like, right now. So tempting. It's all waiting for me, folks. All of it's just sitting there. Would it be a big deal if I used it? I don't know, maybe. Oh, that's from Merrill. Interesting. Crumble, crumble, crumble. I'm resisting. I don't need your DLC. Right. What's going on in the house?
I'm proud of you. Love, Mother. Didn't Fenris say all Tevinter wine is made from the blood and tears of slaves? I hope he was exaggerating. Its eyes follow me around the room. Creepy.
What is it? I mean, it seems like Carver's maybe...
Hard in Hightown. Siege harder. What does that even mean? Oh, Varric must be stopped.
Alright, so we're not doing these anyway, so this isn't actually anything up here. Carver seems like maybe he's getting it together a little bit. It's funny, I've got like a personal relation to what he's talking about.
Is that... Isabella? Who carves that into a stairwell? That's Mother's room. I shouldn't intrude.
Why was this door so ominous, this one in front of me?
Right, so she said to look at the crest sideways, then cover the... Sweet maker, Isabella. I can't unsee that. Maker's breath, put some clothes on, man.
It's just my bedroom. It got made out to be very ominous. Where's the chest? Finery. What am I wearing, by the way? Is it just clothes that I wear while I'm in here?
What's this? Oh, Anders' manifesto. Again. Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed. I think I'll let Sandal empty that. Everything that's left of my life in Lothering.
My cousin, inverted commas, not actually my cousin, but we grew up calling him my cousin. He,
You like the shiny?
yeah.
I like the doggy. Ruff, ruff, ruff.
They're a little spookier in this game, I'll say, the Mabari hounds. They're more aggressive looking.
It looks like they're having a nice chat. Maybe Sandal picked up some Mabari speak from our time at the hero of Ferelden's camp.
My cousin, inverted commas, was a bit of a dick when I was growing up. We kind of grew up together. We lived in the same house. And he was a prick. His older brother was fine, but he was a dick. Very, very rarely got on, and he was just like a bit of a chav and a bit of a lad and a rah, 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 just being a prick. But then he went and joined the army. And did really well for himself, and he came back very much... Like, I'm no big lover of the army, don't get me wrong, but he very much came back as a completely different person, because he'd been given proper responsibility, I guess, and proper discipline that he just didn't ever have before. So, maybe the same thing will happen with Carver, you know?
It's strange living here again. My childhood home. Now owned by my child. It's not something I could have imagined when I was a little girl staring out this window. I'm still grateful you used your money from the expedition to buy back the estate. I feel like an Amel again.
Just don't go all pompous on me, all right?
I promise. If there's one thing I learned in Ferelden, it's that good people can be born in a hut as easily as a palace. Honestly, after so many years as a peasant's wife, it feels strange to have nothing to do. I visited Carver with the Templars, and he's so proud of his new knighthood. I guess I just need to start picking you out a suitable husband.
Excuse me, I will be marrying Isabella if you don't bloody mind. Well, I'm not sure Isabella's really the marrying type. Let's see what we can do. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, that's main plot. Interesting. I'm gonna do all the sorry, Varric. All the you know what I mean. All the companion chatty quests first. Bloody Nora. It's so hot. I'm just gonna turn on the aircon. For just 5 seconds. Although annoyingly, so I've kind of turned it to face towards my bed because I was melting, absolutely dying last night. I really was.
You're incredibly talented, Meryl. I can see you were meant for great things.
Thank you.
But you're stupid.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't you think it would be better to work on where you are now, instead of recreating old glory?
No, that's kind of the opposite of what I've been saying. I'm the stupid one. Whatever.
I do love her. She's the best. So I've turned it towards my bed, but that means it's no longer facing me here at my desk. It's a very difficult life. I'm actually a little concerned because I'm getting this new desk, as I've mentioned. Still a few days away, probably. It's meant to be here today, tomorrow, or the day after, and it's 6:30, so I assume it's not coming today at the very least. I gained 60 centimeters. It's tons of space. I gained 60 centimeters lengthwise, but I believe it's also 20 centimeters deeper. And I'm already pretty bloody crammed in here. I'll tell you that much, because like the foot of my bed is right behind me, and then the aircon unit's kind of like crammed in there as well. There's not really much room in this room.
Don't ingest the merchandise. It's not recommended.
I'm not sure I'll actually be able to fit the desk on the aircon here. Let's see what happens. Still anything good? Rogue armor for rogues. One thing I want to keep an eye out for is I can't remember where I saw them, but you can get like under armor, right? That your companions attach to their armor. I remember seeing it in chapter 1. I didn't buy any of it. Maybe I should have. Where did all my money go? What did I buy? I had 100 gold. Where'd it all go? Guys, what did I buy? Was it this? No. What did I buy? I'm really confused. Also, they're giving me new stuff. No, they haven't. I must have bought something. Was it that? Yeah, maybe. Oh, no, I bought the tome. That's what it was. I bought the attribute and skill tome. Oh, there we go. Right, good. I knew I'd spent it on something.
Slave.
Nope. Let's go talk to Varric, and then we'll talk to Isabella. He's got a nice little room set up for himself here.
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawke. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
No plans yet. I'm simply trying to look out for my mother.
I suppose after the whole business with Carver, it's a good idea to hang on to what you've got. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawke. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
It's like you haven't moved in 3 years. It's easier for people to find me this way. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find?
Yeah.
I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
Isn't that what you said last time?
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yes.
That turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic. I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
Here we go. The first time I've been able to flirt with Isabella.
Do I get a kiss from the feisty temptress when I present her with the hard-won prize?
If you want. I'll even let you choose where I plant it.
God damn, Isabella. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Finally got someone to flirt with.
Why do you always win at cards?
Because I cheat, kitten. This trinket, it's elven, isn't it? From your clan. Don't bet anything you're not prepared to lose. Here, have it back. A jigger of your finest whiskey for my friend over here. The hanged man's finest isn't much, but it'll get you just as drunk as anything you'll find in Hightown.
And you'll wake up and find someone stolen your trousers.
That's when you know it's a party. I thought I'd have to watch myself around you, but as it turns out, you're all right.
More flirt, more flirt, more flirt.
That's mildly insulting, you know.
You know what I mean. You don't judge people. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. You know, little things like that. If I had someone like you on board my ship when the storm hit, maybe we wouldn't have been shipwrecked.
If you hadn't been shipwrecked, we wouldn't have met. That would have been a shame.
I'll drink to that.
Where's my character going? She's just just ran away like a maniac. I mean, that friendship's got to be... Yeah, it's right up there. So we should be able to get her. I think Merrill as well. It's really good for Merrill. I don't know if it's really good for... Attack speed, 5% for both of us. I mean, it's okay. Wait, do I have to put a skill point? I'm not convinced I have to put a skill point in that. Maybe it's just there all the time. Right, who am I going to go chat to? Visit Anders' clinic in Darktown. Okay. There we go. Just wanna get the chitty chatty bit done, and then we can start to work through the actual quests. And I want to find out where this undergarment stuff is, because they've got like 4 slots for it. I feel like it's maybe a source of strength that I've been missing out on, and that's unacceptable. Okay. Why has Darktown disappeared on me like that?
And that will, stop the itch.
Oh, it's the Viscount's guy.
Though I would stay away from women you meet in the port. Pirates tend to dock in unsavory places.
I heard that.
Just use the salve if it comes back.
Excuse me.
Things just keep getting worse. I had Templars practically on my doorstep the other night.
The Templars are hunting you.
Not me specifically. They were just checking the refugee camps. But it's not like this place is a secret. It's only a matter of time.
I can't say you've been keeping a low profile.
The Knight Commander is out of control. Even her own people have been talking about it. The curfews, the midnight raids on Mage's families. Everyone I know forced into hiding so they won't be made tranquil.
Justice must not know where to turn first.
In the Fade, there is no time. Emotion rules everything. Justice doesn't know how to sit idle until the right moment to strike. And I can't say I have any greater patience. I fear what my anger has made of my friend.
What's the worst that can happen? You turn into an abomination and start... Never mind. Bad joke.
My control is fraying. I cannot hold back Justice, or whatever creature he has become, much longer. I have not attacked the Templars openly. I've helped the mages here as best I can, but this impasse cannot last. One day, everyone in Kirkwall will have to choose a side.
There's a war coming. Sorry if you heard that noise. I don't know what the heck that noise was outside, quite frankly. It's just... This is weird, like, it's disappeared. Oh, hello.
Here by accident sometimes when I'm trying to get home from the market. It's a scary place.
Right, we should have a look around then. I think we need to explore everywhere again, essentially. I mean, look, they had the turnaround Dragon Age 2 in, I believe, like a fairly limited time span. Oh, Carter fucks. Did a Carter have a problem with me?
It's not doing anything.
Why can't I attack anyone? Keeping an eye on Merrill. She needs to like be right in the middle of combat, interestingly enough. She heals from she got very low in health just then. What am I missing? Nothing really. Meryl scares me a little bit. Just a little bit. She heals with this though, right? Wrath of the Elven. The more enemies that she's near, the more she heals. And she does damage at the same time. She can't really heal by any other way. Oh, the Blood of the First is going to help with that. She'll get more mana. So the more mana she gets per point of health, the less health she uses, right? So, in theory, I think she's going to suck against single targets because her health regen increases.
Stay away from me.
The more enemies that are nearby, the more her health percentage increases, right? So if there's one enemy, she's going to be casting all her spells and taking a ton of damage, but then she just dies? I don't know, we'll see what happens. It'll be fine. Alright, who else are we going to go talk to? Fenris, Hightown. Make sure we're fully explored.
Do you have coin to spare, Messer? My children are starving.
I hope this helps.
Thank you. Make a smile on you.
Oh, it's only a silver. Got another.
Do you have coin to spare, Messer? Do you have coin to spare, Messer? Do you have coin to... Do you have coin to spare, Messer?
I'm always just curious if there's like a reason to do these things. Or if it's just...
I must seem so dull. What brought this on? Your life has been so exciting. The adventures, the duels, the passionate love affairs. Compared to that, my life is a stale, dry biscuit. I wish I had your life.
No, you don't want my life.
Why?
Because you have a good heart, and you deserve better.
All the big stuff isn't always all it's cracked up to be, you know. As a former clubber boy, you know, the one night stands and all that kind of jazz. People always want what they don't currently have. You know, and people who maybe didn't experience all that, you know, a lot of people, you know, had envy and stuff, but
fewer than some think.
But you never stay with them.
No, why should I?
But the act of lovemaking is so... intimate.
I don't make love. What I do is only skin deep, kitten. Don't worry your pretty little head about it.
See, that's kind of sad, right? Funny enough, that I'm kind of with Isabella on that. I don't want to go too much into my own sex life here, but I wouldn't say I've ever felt like I'm, inverted commas, making love. Close inverted commas, you know, it's always been...
Good. No. Carry on.
Well, I'm not going to swear on the channel, but you know what I mean. I don't know. People are just wired differently. People want different things. I think there's always an assumption that it's sad if you can't settle down and have one partner and stuff like that, but I do think that's more a societal pressure rather than anything intrinsic to the human experience. Then again, it is nice to have someone to experience things with. I don't know. We're not lobsters. Sebastian. Wait, what? Who's this? Is that Sebastian? Yeah. Well, he's a ranged damage dealer, so Meryl, I'm afraid you're out.
That's strange. The door's wide open.
Didn't mean to do this now, if I'm totally honest. This was not the intention. I thought I was going to go see Fenrir, but whatever. Right, he's going to want to be dexterity and cunning. I mean, you don't really need cunning, do you? Not really. Dex is more important. Right, Royal Archer. Let's see what he's got here. I really like, by the way, that everyone's got their own unique little skill tree. I think that's really cool. Righteous Chain. Oh, that's like Isabella's. Okay, so that's just a stacking crit chance. And then he can complete it with Arrow of Judgment, which does physical damage plus 50% per shot. Okay, let's grab that. Wounding Arrow. Enemy takes more damage. Guardian Angel. Sebastian creates an ethereal copy that... Okay. Oh, it's like... we had an ability similar to this back in the first game. Damage resistance 10%. Critical damage plus 25%. Crit chance 100% for flanking attacks. Nice. Okay, let's grab all that. And then we'll go archery, I guess. Bursting Arrow. Bit of AoE. Hail of Arrows. We already know all this from Varric. Grab all of those. And then Specialist, I think. Precision. Yeah, you always want to have one of these on. Well, he does... I'm going to grab Precision because he does bonus critical damage. The more crit damage you have, the more crit rate you want, logically. Tactics. Is he using everything? It doesn't look like he's using anything at all. Well, he's... 3 enemies, AoE. 2 enemies, bursting. Position on all the time. Wounding Arrow, so a big enemy takes more damage. Pinning Shot on basically on anyone. Archer's Lance on anyone spooky. I mean, this doesn't really matter, but I kind of want to set it up right. I just want to use Arrow of Judgment at some point. Doesn't use Guardian Angel either. Okay, so he should use Guardian Angel when his health... surrounded by 2 enemies, yeah? So as soon as he's got too many guys, because he should be ranged, right? So as soon as there's multiple enemies on him, he should use Guardian Angel and get out of there. And then enemy... rank... I'm going to say elite. So he's just going to use Arrow of Judgment on elite enemies. And I forgot the health potion, but that's fine.
This is not the Lady Harriman I remember.
I do like his voice. I'll give him that much. Personality-wise, he's not particularly grabbed me, which I think is odd, because you think with DLC characters, you'd want to push the personality, right? You can go a little crazy. I mean, think back to the DLC characters from the first game. Oh, it was Shale. Was that it? Was it only Shale? Yeah, it was only Shale. Well, unless you're talking Awakening, obviously.
You lazy son of a bitch! What's taking so long?
Flora?
Why does no one in this house care what I want? More wine, or I swear I will drown you in the dregs.
She doesn't even see us. This is no normal wine.
She's having an important conversation, don't judge. There's a keg. A big old barrel that needs talking to. You know what they're like. What is going on here? I am curious. I've gone the wrong way.
I need more wine. Anything to quell this pounding him.
More logs. It must be molten. You, more coins. I want every scrap of gold in this house.
Please, Monsieur!
There's nothing to fear. You'll be beautiful. Pour it over her.
Don't! You'll kill her! He can't hear me.
Perhaps I should be the one.
We must end this madness.
It's like Game of Thrones, basically. Gonna give him a golden crown. Male under... See? That's the thing I'm looking for. That right there. That is what I want for all of them. Where is it? Oh, it gets auto-equipped. It just gets a permanent 2% crit chance. And it's just, since it's auto-equipped, it makes me think that, I'm really paranoid that I've missed out on some of those now. That would really annoy me. That would really bother me.
Often as a child, they could not have concealed such goings on.
I thought maybe there'd be things you swap in and out, but if there's things like that you just equip, we should really be prioritizing those. They're just flat improvements, right? So we need to try to find out where they are for Merrill, Isabella, for the gang.
Lower. Lower.
I beg your pardon, Hawke. I did not mean to expose you to such things.
No apologies necessary.
No. The feather. Use the feather. Where have you been all my life? Today, I am more than a man. Come, felicitate me.
That's a great line. I should use that. Oh, I could get it embroidered on my blouse.
He has no idea we're here. I've known Ruxton Harriman my whole life. He's a complete prude.
That's my kind of prude.
Where's your brother? Let's ask him to join us.
Wild.
I have the manacles right here.
Didn't mean to check out the elf there, by the way. I just want to say that was not the intention. She's rocking the outfit, though. Girl's got curves for days. She's not really think. Well, not really. Yeah. Anyways, you two have fun, okay?
You know what they say about a man with big hands.
There's just no end to that. Oh god. My problem is I have big hands, but my hands are a mess. They're not a mess. It's just I've been like I said, I've been learning guitar lately, and it's slowly getting better. Like I've built up my calluses at the very least, so I can actually bloody play consistently. But I've got this thing where my fingers are very, very stiff, like the bone. Like if I try to move my little finger, it's hard to describe without seeing it, but if I move my little finger backwards, it doesn't move smoothly. It pushes against this like tension in the bone, and then I just have to pull a little bit harder, and then it snaps back. Like I can't hold my finger in like the middle. It's either extended or unextended. You know what I mean? The middle is just tension on the bone. I can hold it there, but it's quite uncomfortable. It's either snapped forward or snapped back. And it means my little fingers in particular, like, I've got that in every single finger, but it gets worse for some reason the further down my hand I go, right? So my little finger is the worst. The thumb, I can sort of move freely. It does jam a little bit. I've never really understood what it is, or why I have it. But it makes playing guitar quite difficult, because quite often you need to use your little finger, and even the third finger, I just don't really have the mechanical control over it. It's not so bad that I can't overcome it. You know, people have dealt with... You know, there's brilliant guitar players out there who have like 2 fingers, so you know, I'm not gonna make a bigger deal out of it than it is. But it is irritating.
Turn back. There is nothing here for you.
Odd. When we watched you being a drunken ass, you ignored us completely.
You shall not enter.
Are they possessed? I lost demons and such. That would make sense, wouldn't it? This has got a huge radius on it now. As per usual, it doesn't do a goddamn thing against fade enemies, however. Not a thing. Graphitic is so strong, I'll say that much.
Demons. Temptresses. We must seek what greater evil they were protecting.
Okay. I don't know, like I sit here and I kind of think I just want them to move smoothly, you know, just move like normal hands. It got really irritating playing piano as well. It's very hard to use my little finger to apply like decent amount of strength, which is less important in piano. I just need to be able to boop, tap. Even that's quite hard to do. But it's hard to get in position and really hold it there, which sometimes you need to do. If I'm playing like a 2-5 or even like a 2-6 fretting.
So close to Hightown. I remember no such thing.
Yeah, this is a bit intense for sitting casually under the building.
In the shadows, more of them.
You cheeky little. Oh, right, so that there is disorient, right? So, which was my ability? I just want to make sure I know which was which. Which was my ability for disorient? It's over here. Okay, so Stone Fist should wreck this thing here. Let's try it out. Yeah. And that's the first time in the entire game that I've collabed like that. Actually, so I just got the achievement for it. I just haven't been picking up disorient abilities, clearly. Leave me alone, nerd. It's something I'm going to start paying more attention to. I don't know if I'm hitting really hard, but I tell you what, the enemies are all over me today. Yeah, I mean, that's really strong. So it's disorient is Stone Fist, and then Chain Lightning is staggered. And I have seen a lot of stagger, although not so much lately. But I think if you were going to ideally build your party, you would probably rely on those abilities a lot more than I have been doing so far. You would try to mix them all together. Brittle is a little harder to make happen, but we can make it happen with Winter's Grasp when it's upgraded. And then the rogues and the warriors will take advantage of Brittle to do cool boy things. There it is again. Not really necessary, but I just want to do it because it's cool. Boop. Oh, the corpses are actually quite strong. Already you can tell the enemies in this area just a little bit stronger than what we've been using, or what we've been used to. Yeah, I don't know. Is it Sebastian who's doing it? Because suddenly there's this disorient everywhere. Yeah, it is Sebastian. Wait for it. Ooh!
Who's next?
I was say they're all dead, but obviously no, they're not. There we go. Okay, cool little area so far. I'm gonna nip up here. Nearly time for Betty bye-byes. Time for Betty bye-byes. Time for Betty bye-byes. Is that a thing? I have no idea. What's down here? Yeah. Something... Oh, it's nothing. Well, even under here, even under the city, we've got the same bloody layout. It's not the same... I don't think it's the same layout. At least atmospherically it feels very different, I'll say that much. And it's clearly not the exact same layout. But that room and its position is the exact same. Game just saves. Always makes me anxious when the game saves. Because the game is pretty... I don't know. Pretty, it doesn't save that often, let's put it that way. The problem with this is, because Disorient is now a thing at the moment, it's making me really paranoid about using... stone thingy, because I want to have it ready, right? Just in case. Will this ever work? Does Pull of the Abyss ever do anything?
You hit like my grandmother.
Anyone disoriented? No. I mean, Gravitic Ring is still insane. As it always will be. Oh, I see you. Disoriented. Go, go, go. Bonk. It's very satisfying. Like, get off my dick, leave me alone.
Oh, that was pitiful. You hit like my grandmother. Unworthy. Get back.
I was really hoping that fight was over. We were not ready to do any more than that. Have you been injured twice? Your health is like baby health. Yep. When did he go down the first time? I completely missed it. Okie dokie, a little poke around the corner-oni. Nothing in the corner-oni. Little peek down this bit as well. We just went over there, there was nothing there. I don't think. Okay, cool. Next video, we will continue down this spooky area, find out what's been corrupting these people. Remember, this is actually DLC content. We are doing one of the DLCs, it's just been folded more into the game than the others. So, we will find out what lies beyond the mist. It's funny, the lighting is like, look at where it's coming from. I guess it's coming from there. Never mind, ignore me. Thanks for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.